Hey YouTube, it's been like a month since I've uploaded a video. I guess the only reason is I've just been busy. We had family come to town for my daughter's first birthday, so just catching up on some footage that I've recorded and filling y'all in on what's been going on. Here's my sourdough starter. I've been really into making sourdough lately. So recently I've switched from regular like unbleached flour to einkorn flour. And it's been a great switch. I mean, the bread is just like way nuttier and fluffier, and just in my opinion it tastes better. But this is before I did the switch. I was making some starter here, and I ended up making a loaf of bread, and this is before my starter really got going. So nowadays my starter is like so active that I have to like discard it, and like now I have a discard jar in the fridge where I'm going to be doing some discard recipes, so stay tuned for those. But yes, this was a morning before the older two girls got up. Summer and I were downstairs getting the bread and everything ready. And in this corner over here, I kind of cleaned it up. And this is where I now have my sourdough corner. So like I have like the scale set up over there, the flour set up, the water filter, because you have to have like, filtered water to mix in with it. So I had one of those, and I just like made a nice little space for my sourdough to like live and be happy. So this is me organizing that space, and it looks really cool today. So yeah, as I was saying, it has been a long time since I've uploaded a video. Now, I haven't forgotten about you, YouTube. Okay? I've recorded a bunch of footage, I just haven't had the time to sit down and actually like edit and upload. To be honest, I'm just like still adjusting to having 3 kids, and like anything outside of keeping them alive is just really hard for me to do. But stick with me because I'm going to get back into weekly uploading, at least weekly uploading. I'm getting a little more encouraged because I have almost 100 subscribers, and like I'm so excited about that. So yes, stay tuned, believe in me, and it will get better from here. I'm going to try my hardest to make this like a regular habit. But if you can hear in the background, my kids are going nuts, so stick with me here. At least they're laughing. Anyway, this is a day that I was like working on scoring my sourdough. Like, oh my gosh. I've gotten in the habit of like putting like bread in the oven in the morning while we're getting dressed and getting ready, and then like taking it out to cool and letting it cool for 1 to 2 hours after it's done baking. So like I'll do that, and then while it's cooling, the girls and I will go outside and get some fresh air and go for a walk and stuff like that. And then when we come back, we've got a fresh loaf of bread waiting for us. So this is what I've been doing. So here's the scoring, and then like I said, here we are outside on a walk. The older 2 girls like to push Summer in the stroller, and I think it's fun to let them do that. So it's been nice to get some sunshine. The weather here is amazing. I can't say that enough. I love it here. Here's this little abandoned road in our neighborhood that we love to walk on, and here's what our dough ended up looking like. I really hope you can hear this footage. I'm gonna switch over to letting you listen to how they laugh together. Check it out. Yeah, that's the best sound in the world, like hearing your kids laugh together. I love it. I had to share that moment. Anyways, if you've been following along, you know we just moved into this house, and we're like renovating our basement, and we're redoing the backyard. So I figured I'd give you an update on that. Here we put in a little swing for the girls on our back deck, and here is our little paved path next to our garden. Tyler, like, here's like the beginning of it. It's finished now, but like this is what he did. He ended up putting like pavers like as an edge, and then laying down some tarp, and then there's some sand on top of that. And then there's some bigger like pavers that make a good like walkway, and then around it there's rocks and river rocks now, and it just looks super cool. Like it just ties in, everything really well, and it looks good up against the color of our house, I think. But this was the beginning stages of that path. And here's an update on our little garden that we have here. Those are sunflowers that I moved out back. They're doing better out back now, but here's my peppers and my squash, and they're doing really well. I ended up putting chicken wire around this and kind of made like a divider in between the squash and the peppers. But they're doing really well. I think they're thriving in there. You can see like a little tiny squash starting to grow here and there in there. So I think that's a good idea, or a good sign rather. So excited about this garden. I'm going to make another garden too. So of course I'll bring you along for the next garden bed that we make. But right now, everything is paved. The rocks are looking good. And our basement is coming together. So the basement is officially done. So the electric, plumbing, and AC and everything like that is totally done. The painting is finally done. So now we are in the cleanup phase. So I just figured I'd walk around and show you guys what it looks like. Here's the little bathroom. I think it turned out great. The shower looks good. I now have a shower curtain in there and I'm starting to decorate. So of course I'll keep you guys up to date on that. But yeah, everything's looking good. I think the floor came out really nice. Ceiling fans look good. The walls look pretty decent. There's the stairway, and then this bigger bedroom back here is going to be a gym. So we ordered like some rubber flooring that we're going to put in there, and we'll put our weights in there, treadmill, all that good stuff. But just kind of wanted to show what it looks like for now. Like we're in this little transitional period where we're just kind of like unpacking things and putting things where we want down there. But ideally, when it's all done, I'll show you. This will be a nice gym, a nice little workout area for everyone. And then like coming out of the gym, you can see there's a couch. We still have to put that together. So there'll be like a couch and a TV right there. So like a little theater. And then of course you'll have like the bathroom there. Like I said, you could go outside and check out the garden and play in the backyard right there, which I think is like just so cool. Like I love this basement. But yeah, I was going to show you like an update on the garden. So this is actually only like 2 days ago. So this is pretty recent. So here's what the pathway ended up looking like. I think it looks super nice. Like all these river rocks kind of tie everything together. I love the gray rocks underneath. The path turned out really nice. And then we did a nice little like area back here that has rocks as well. I think we want to like fill in front of these rocks with like some more plants one day, but you know, we're making moves here, guys. Like things are coming together. Here's what my garden looks like now. So like I said, I put that chicken wire around. Well, Tyler put the chicken wire around there and divided like the squash and the peppers. So now the squash is not like, you know, consuming the peppers, and the peppers are starting to grow and look really nice. So I don't know. I think it's starting to look really good. So I'm excited. But thank you guys for hanging out. Please stay tuned. I'll give you an update on everything and, you know, let you know how everything is coming together, and I'll keep posting videos.